Now, finally, I want to say a word about immigration. Americans may disagree about how to fix our immigration system, but I think we can all agree it's broken. For years, Republicans and Democrats seem to have been more interested in playing politics with immigration than with actually fixing it. Candidate Obama said that one of his highest priorities would be to fix immigration in his first year in office. Despite his party having majorities in both houses of Congress, supermajorities, the president never even offered up a bill. Like so many issues confronting our nation, when it comes to immigration, politics have been put ahead of people for far too long. I will work with Republicans and Democrats to permanently fix our immigration system. We'll never achieve a legal immigration system that's fair and efficient if we don't first get control of our borders. I believe we can all agree that what we need are fair and enforceable immigration laws that will stem the flow of illegal immigration while strengthening legal immigration. I want to make this system far more simple and transparent. You shouldn't have to hire lawyers to find out how to legally immigrate into the United States. And by the way, I want to shift our diversity visas to instead bring together immediate family members. And I want to structure our temporary worker visa programs so that these meet the needs of our employers. And by the way, if someone gets an advanced degree, I want them to stay here, so I'd staple a green card to their diploma. America is a nation of immigrants, and immigration is essential to our economic growth and prosperity. 1 million immigrants legally enter America every year, the largest number of any country in the world. I like that. I want to preserve our heritage of robust legal immigration, and I want to make sure that those who abide by the law and wait in line to immigrate here and do so legally are not at a disadvantage. That's why I oppose amnesty, because amnesty will make it harder, not easier, to strengthen our legal immigration system. It's also why my administration will establish an employment verification system so that every business can know whether the people it hires are legally eligible for employment. If a business cheats, there'll be strict penalties for that business. Now, in the midst of a difficult re-election campaign, President Obama created what he calls a stopgap measure. Those are his words. For children who were brought here illegally through no fault of their own. Instead of playing politics with these children, I will pursue permanent immigration reform, and I'll start by ensuring that those who serve in our military have the opportunity to become legal permanent residents of the country they fought to defend. Those who've risked their lives in defense of America have earned the right to make their life in America. Now, I've spoken often about how proud I am of my father. He was born to American parents who were living in Mexico. When he was 5, they left everything behind and started over again in the United States. My dad grew up poor, but he believed in a country where the circumstances of one's birth were not a barrier to achievement, a place where hard work could turn dreams into reality. He went from selling paint out of the trunk of his car to becoming the chief executive of a great car company, and ultimately to be the governor of the state of Michigan. My wife, Ann's father, was a first-generation immigrant. He ended up founding a successful manufacturing company that made components and equipment for ships for the United States Navy. I know that many of you in this room have similar stories. That's the American story. It's a story that is told over and over and over again. It's the story of the American dream. The American dream is not gone. It's just been put a little further from reach. I know what it takes to bring it back, to have it inspire our children, just as it inspired our fathers and mothers. They sacrificed so much so that we might have it as part of our lives. And now it's our turn, our responsibility